Start. Okay, hello everyone. Thank you for joining this afternoon. So this is our TBA EPR in Austria webinar. So we will start now. So during this presentation, if you have any question, please put your question on the comment box so we can see your question and we can give you a reply in the end of this presentation. And during this presentation, we will record this video for our future training and marketing purpose. Okay, let's start.
Thank you, William. Hello, everyone, and welcome to TBA webinar. My name is Jaime. I'm Sales Account Manager at TBA Accountants.
My name is William. I'm EPR Specialist at TBA.
Thank you, everyone, for coming and joining us today. Today's webinar is about EPR in Austria. We will talk about all you need to know about EPR as a cross-border seller selling in Austrian market. Let's start with what is EPR. EPR stands for Extended Producer Responsibility, which is an environmental policy approach in which a producer's responsibility for a product is extended to the post-consumer stage of a product's life cycle, including the recycle, reuse, and renewal of the product wastes. The EPR legislation is different from country to country. In Austria, EPR legislation covers 4 categories, which are packaging, single-use plastics, WEEE, which stands for waste electrical and electronic equipment, and batteries. EPR regulation in Austria is a mandatory requirement that enforces producers and sellers to be responsible for the products throughout the whole product life cycle. Large e-commerce platforms, including Amazon, Zalando, and AliExpress, now takes the responsibility to ensure the sellers trading on their platforms are providing products compliant with the regulations. Fail to be compliant has the potential to be suspended or to suspend sellers from selling in Austria. We will discuss the 4 categories one by one. Our first category is packaging. This is the category that's supposed to affect most sellers, since all importers, including distant sellers in Austria, are required to register under the Austrian Packaging Act and designate an authorized representative for recycling. Austria's packaging has been under legal supervision since 2014, which demands sellers to register packaging in collection and recycling systems. The packaging regulation was further revised on January 1st, 2023, and makes the recycling of packaging products a mandatory requirement for all sellers. The packaging materials include paper, cardboard, composite materials, textile fibers, aluminum, wood, plastics, glass, ceramics, and black metal. All packaging, including the product packaging, the transport packaging, and sales packaging, and their corresponding waste needs to be recycled, renewed, and reused. Our next category is single-use plastics. This category includes any plastic-made products that are supposed to use only once or for a short period. This includes balloons, wipes, wrappers, food containers, plastic bags, straws, and styers, or boxes. It's worth mentioning that packaging made of plastic also falls into this category. Our next category is WEEE. As we mentioned before, WEE stands for Waste Electrical and Electronic Equipment. The regulations aim to prevent the generation of electronic waste, to increase the recovery and reuse rate of discarded electrical and electronic equipment, to reduce resource waste, and protect the natural environment. According to the Austrian WEE regulations, companies that put EEE into their Austrian market have the obligation to collect, reuse, and process existing waste electrical and electronic equipment. There are 6 types of products required registration and recycling for Austria WEEE. These are the types. The first one is heat exchangers, such as refrigerators or air conditioners. The second one is personal use monitors, such as monitors, TVs, or laptops. The third one is lamps or gas discharge lamps. The fourth one is large appliances, such as washing machines, ovens, or stoves. The fifth one is small electrical and electronic equipment, such as chargers, speakers, or headphones. And the sixth one and last is small IT and telecommunication equipment, such as data cables, mobile phones, or routers. Please notice that even if you're selling multiple types of product types, you only need to register once. You will need to appoint an authorized representative and join a product recovery organization as well. Our last category is batteries. If the product you sell contains batteries, you will need to comply with the battery law. All the batteries can be summarized into 4 categories: automotive batteries, industrial batteries, portable batteries, and button cells. Automotive batteries are batteries or storage batteries used for vehicle starting, lining, or ignition. Industrial batteries are batteries or storage batteries used for industrial or commercial purposes. Portable batteries are batteries, battery packs, or storage batteries that can be held in your hand. And button cells are small, round, portable batteries which are diameter greater than their height. They are used especially for hearing aids or watches. So what will happen if you fail to be compliant? As I mentioned before, e-commerce marketplaces have already started or will shortly start to request all sellers trading through their platforms to comply with the new requirements. If your products are not compliant with the regulations, you may be suspended from selling in the country, or you can also be fined or prosecuted. Please always keep in mind it is a mandatory requirement. So how should you be compliant then? All sellers must sign a contract with an approved product recovery organization, also called as PRO, if you're selling products from any categories covered by the Austrian EPR legislation. Sellers then need to report the system they register with on a regular basis about the amount of sales. The frequency of reporting usually depends on the company size and turnover. It could be annually, quarterly, or monthly. Apart from the reporting, sellers also pay fees to the systems, so they will do the recycling and renewal on behalf of seller companies. If you're a cross-border seller with a physical existence in Austria, you need to finish an extra step. You should appoint a local authorized representative before you could join any product recycling scheme. The process will be time-consuming and complex. We know that, especially when your business covers multiple categories. If you have any questions or need any help, please feel free to get in touch. We are happy to answer your questions and support you throughout the process. Our professional team could do the EPR registration and reporting on behalf of your business. We can also appoint an authorized representative for you and for your business and ensure your products are all compliant with the legislation in Austria and more international markets. That is all for today's webinar. Thank you everyone for joining us today. Hope everything is clear, but if you have any questions, we will be here for another 20 minutes to answer any questions that you may still have about EPR in Austria. You could also contact us through email or WhatsApp through the address and number below. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your listening. Now, please put your question. If you have any question, please put your question on the comment box. And we also suggest you to provide us more information. For example, what type of products are you selling? And which countries are you selling? Which online platforms are you selling? So please put your comment and your questions on the comment box, and we will stay at here for another 10 minutes or 20 minutes to answer your question. Thank you. Okay, now I can see. Okay, now I can see a question. So how EPR affect us? Can you tell more details on it? Oh, yes, sure. So firstly, as an online seller, if you sell your product on Austrian market and it contains single-use plastic, paper, WEE, or batteries. So you must, firstly, you must join a PRO. And also, if you are foreign seller, that means you are from outside of Austria. So you must appoint an authorized representative in Austria. So we, TBA, we can provide you help and a service to help you register with the PRO and also to appoint an authorized representative in Austria. So this applies to all online sellers, okay? Not just Amazon platform, but also the other platform, for example, AliExpress. For example, if you sell from your own website, so that applies to all online sellers, okay?
So William, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
With EPR, is it true that everyone needs to have packaging? No matter what they sell, they have to register for a packaging EPR number?
Yes, so if you product, yes, if you package, yes, if you product that contain paper packaging, yes, of course. So that means you should appoint an authorized representative, and also you should join a PRO, product recovery organization in Austria. So that is mandatory. So that's currently the Austrian regulation. Yes, so as an online seller, yes, you have to do that. Yes.
Okay, and the way you can do that is you can call us or email us for any more information. We can arrange a meeting to discuss with you face-to-face or over the phone any questions you may have, and we will help you with the registration and the reporting necessary to comply with the Austrian EPR laws.
Yes.
Oh, there is another question. Any promotion discount from your company services? At the moment, we're holding a promotion for Austria EPR, which is a 20% discount for all the categories. So if you really need this, this is the best time to join, because you will have the 20% discount. Maybe next month, May or June, that offer won't be available anymore. But of course, we will provide the services still. No worries. Thank you. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Michael. Yes. Okay, so while we are waiting for more questions, more comments, so I will give you more information about Austrian EPR. So there are 3 steps. Firstly, so you need to appoint an authorized representative. And secondly, you have to join a product recovery organization. And thirdly, so you must do reporting. Reporting, that means you report how much unit or how much kilogram of the waste you put on Austrian market. So the reporting, we can also help you on the reporting. So there are 3 steps. Firstly, appoint an authorized representative, and secondly, join a product recovery organization, and thirdly, you have to do your reporting. So 3 steps.
How can they do that, William? So if they have to join authorized representative and a product organization recovery, can they do that, or we do it for them?
We do this for you. So we TBA as professional, yes, professional EPR service provider. So we can help you to solve everything, because this is a very complex process. So, but we are professional service provider. We can help you to fulfill your obligation in Austria. Okay.
Yeah. So if this sounds very confusing, or you don't know how to do these things, you contact us and we will guide you and we will do it for you. We're here to help you anytime.
Okay.
We will wait for another 2-3 minutes to see if there are more questions. If not, we will finish the webinar, but you can also contact us by email or phone anytime.
Okay. Yeah, waiting for more questions? Or you can
Maybe
let us know.
Maybe there is no questions because we were very clear.
Yes. Okay. Or maybe you can also let us know what type of product you are selling. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, now I got a question. Yeah.
Oh,
from
hello,
Jen.
Jane.
Okay. Hello, Jen. Yeah, okay.
Yes, what's your question, Jane?
I can see Jen is typing, okay. What is the lead time to get this EPR
Okay,
number?
so how long it takes to get the packaging and the single-use plastic?
Single-use plastic. Okay, this is a very good question. Look, so now because I'm not sure if you are Austrian, the local seller, local business, or if you are foreign business. If you are a foreign business, the first step is you must appoint an authorized Okay, so you UK based. Okay, so you are foreign seller. Okay, so the first step is that you have to appoint an authorized representative. So this process, it may take at least 3 months because so our Austrian local partner, they need to register your details, your information with the Austrian, the ministry. Okay, the ministry. So they need to register your information. This may take at least 3 months, between 3 to 6 months. But this doesn't mean that you can't start to sell. While waiting for this registration, you can join, we can help you to join a product recovery organization. Okay, so we can do 2 things at the same time, registration and also join PRO. So after joining the PRO, after this step is finished, you can start to fulfill your legal obligation. So I would like to say the whole process, it may take between 3 months to 6 months, but you can start to sell, you can start to fulfill your obligation from you finished your process of joining product recovery organization. So I would like to say this process may not be very long. Okay, this process, it takes less than 3 months. Okay, but for finish the whole process, it will take about between 3 to 6 months. I hope this can answer your question.
Yeah, so basically to get the number will be 3 to 6 months.
Yes.
But before that, because they can join the PRO before that,
yes,
they will start selling.
You can start to sell. Yes.
Sort of FBA before that.
You can provide your PRO contract to the platform to show you are fully committed. You are fully committed with this regulation. Okay.
And now she's asking, do I need to pay for authorized representation for each category?
Okay, yeah. So now if you, so because our authorized representative fee, if you join paper packaging and a single-use plastic, if you join 2 category, so you only pay 1 fee, you only pay 1 AR fee, authorized representative fee. If you only join packaging, or if you join packaging and a single-use plastic, so you always pay 1 fee. Okay, so we don't charge you 2 times. But if you join, for example, packaging, single-use plastic, and WEE, so that will be 2 fee because WEE and the battery, so that's a separate. Single-use plastic and packaging, so this is one group. WEE and the battery, so this is another group. Okay, so that's 2 parts. But if you only join, for example, packaging and a single-use plastic, so you only pay 1 fee. You don't need to pay 2 fees. Okay.
The next question is from Tanya. When is the deadline for the Austrian EPR application? Is there a deadline?
I know when is the deadline for the AR80 Austrian EPR application. Okay, yeah. So for this question, I would like to see there are no deadline, but we encourage you to apply as soon as possible because from the 1st of January 2023, from this year, 1st of January, so the packaging law that including paper packaging and a single-use plastic, this become a compulsory requirement in Austria and enter into force. And all platforms, they will start to enforce, they will start to check whether you are fulfilled your obligation very soon. So I suggest you to apply as soon as possible. That's our suggestion, but there are no deadline. Yeah.
Yeah, so at the moment, the platforms are not enforcing their clients to have the number registered. They're not forcing them to do so. But we don't know when that's going to change. If, for example, they suddenly decide that from July you must have the number, you need to bear in mind that the application, as William commented earlier, it may take from 3 to 6 months. So it will be good if you're ready beforehand.
Okay. We also got another question.
Yes, so Jen is asking that what are your fees for packaging and single-use plastic?
Okay, so our fee, so my colleague Jamie will give your email to give you all the details.
Yeah, if you need any details for fees, prices, including authorized representation or all the categories, please either give us a call or send us an email. I can
show you.
I can give her. I can put my email there on the
Okay,
chat.
yes.
You can email me directly, and I will give you a quote with the 20% discount that we are currently offering.
Yeah. Okay, so it's Jamie at tbaeu.com.
Yeah, Jamie at tbaeu.com.
Yes, please contact Jamie.
Otherwise, if it's easier for you, this is my number. And you can call me or send me a WhatsApp, and I will be happy to help.
Any more questions? May I know what service you can provide to UI to us except EPR?
Yes, Monica, that's a great question. Well, this webinar is for Austria EPR, but we also provide EPR services for other countries, such as Germany, France, Italy, Spain, and the UK. For example, Amazon in particular is very strict with Germany at the moment and France. So if you're also sellers on those countries, we can help you with the EPR services. Apart from that, we provide VAT services for numerous countries here in Europe and outside Europe. Our main countries that we work with are UK, France, Germany, Italy, Spain, Poland, and Czech Republic, but we also offer in other countries such as Japan, Mexico, Netherlands, Emirates. So if you need more information of all our services, please get in touch.
Jamie.
Yes,
Yes,
that's my
correct.
email address, Michael. Yeah. Yes, sorry,
Correct.
there was a typo before.
Right. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for your coming today.
Is there any other questions?
Oh, I forgot to mention, now we are also providing toys safety testing service. So if you are selling toys on Amazon or other platform, if you need a CE test, please contact us. Okay. Okay. We can't see any more questions.
Yeah, we're gonna leave another minute just in case someone joined later and wants to ask any questions. Otherwise, we will finish our EPR Austrian webinar in 1 minute. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much for your coming today. This is the end of the webinar. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you, everyone. Take care.
Okay, take care. you.